What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Thursday, November 10th, 2016, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Celebrities on Twitter reacted to Donald Trump's presidential victory in the early hours Wednesday morning with postings ranging from celebratory to disbelief. Trump's victory came in with 284 electoral votes, just surpassing the 270 required to secure the win over Hillary Clinton, who stood to be the United States' first female president. Various celebrities shared their emotions about the race results on social media. Legendary Hollywood figure Carl Reiner tweeted early Wednesday that he hopes to live 4 more years so he can vote against the president-elect in the next election. Reiner said, "Donald Trump has given me, who is 94, the deep desire and will to live to 98 so I can vote for whoever runs against him." Billionaire businessman Mark Cuban called on Americans to support Trump and work together going forward. He tweeted, "We all need to give President-elect Trump a chance, support the good, lobby against what we disagree on. No one is bigger than us all." Actress Dana Delaney expressed her dismay at the results of the election and vowed to stand up against misogyny. She says, "How do you explain to young girls in tears at Hillary HQ that women voted for Trump and misogyny is the way of the world? I won't. It's not." Kirstie Alley tweeted her support for Trump by writing, "Congratulations, President Trump, at Real Donald Trump. Against all odds, against the establishment, and even against most of the GOP, you did it." Trump will officially be sworn into the presidency on Friday, January 20th. And in a related story, pop star Lady Gaga staged a protest outside Trump Tower in New York City, holding a banner that read, "Love Trump's Hate," as Trump secured the presidential nomination. Gaga, an ardent supporter of Hillary Clinton, stood on a sanitation truck while holding the sign following the announcement of Tuesday's election results. The 30-year-old singer reportedly wept backstage at what was supposed to be a victory party for Clinton, according to MSNBC. Gaga shared a photo of her protest. She posted to Twitter early Wednesday morning, "I want to live in a hashtag country of kindness where hashtag love Trump's hate." And Demi Lovato came under fire for an election day tweet Tuesday that she later apologized for. The singer wrote as a joke in reference to comments previously made by election night winner Donald Trump, "Sometimes you just have to agree to disagree and grab some shit," as part of the infamous leaked Access Hollywood tapes from 2005. The tweet was later deleted by Lovato as fans and others on Twitter expressed their concern over the comment and how it was in bad taste. Lovato then wrote alongside an unhappy-looking emoji, "I apologize for the joke I made earlier. It seems to offend some people, just making light of the election." During the election, Lovato notably backed Hillary Clinton and even performed at the Democratic National Convention back in July. Lovato last made headlines when she knocked out Sylvester Stallone during a friendly boxing match that was shared on social media. Michael Keaton will portray the villainous high-flying Vulture in Marvel and Sony's upcoming superhero epic Spider-Man Homecoming. The confirmation of Keaton's role in the film was made by Marvel Studio President Kevin Feige during an interview with the Toronto Sun about the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Feige said about the upcoming villain set to appear in the MCU, "We've had a wish list and most of them in the near term are coming together. Kate Blanchett is playing Hela in Thor Ragnarok. Michael Keaton's Vulture in Spider-Man is something." Despite being cast in the film back in May, Keaton was never officially confirmed to be appearing as the Vulture among rumors that he was. Keaton will be featured battling against Tom Holland's Spider-Man alongside a star-studded cast that includes Marissa Tomei as Aunt May, Zendaya, who is rumored to be portraying Mary Jane Watson, and Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark/Iron Man. The film also features Hannibal Buress, Martin Starr, Logan Marshall Green, Donald Glover, and Angourie Rice in unspecific roles. Notably, Orange is the New Black star Michael Chernus joined the cast in August as the villain, the Tinkerer. Directed by John Watts, Spider-Man Homecoming is expected to swing into theaters July 7, 2017. Paramount Pictures has announced that the next entry in their lucrative spy action series Mission Impossible 6 will hit theaters in the summer of 2018. According to Deadline, Tom Cruise will be returning as IMF agent Ethan Hunt on July 27, 2018, similar to the release date of Mission Impossible Rogue Nation in 2015 that brought in $682 million worldwide at the box office. Directed by Rogue Nation helmer Christopher McQuarrie, the project will reunite Cruise, who is also a producer, with series stars Ving Rhames, Jeremy Renner, Simon Pegg, and Rebecca Ferguson. Previously, Cruise said that the sequel would have more incredible set pieces, stunts, and what I think is a very entertaining, compelling story, according to Variety. Outside of Mission Impossible 6, Paramount is also set for their upcoming comedy drama Downsizing, starring Matt Damon, to launch on December 22nd, 2017. The film about a man who shrinks himself also stars Christoph Waltz, Kristen Wiig, Jason Sudeikis, Alec Baldwin, and Neil Patrick Harris. Brad Pitt made his first public appearance since his highly publicized split from Angelina Jolie on Monday. The 52-year-old actor attended a private screening of the movie Moonlight in Los Angeles. His production company, Plan B Entertainment, produced the drama with A24 and Pastel Productions. Pitt, who looked noticeably thinner, was all smiles as he posed for photos with friend and actress Julia Roberts, Moonlight star Trevante Rhodes, and writer-director Barry Jenkins. He and Roberts later took the podium to speak about the film, according to Entertainment Tonight. Jolie filed for divorce from Pitt in September after 2 years of marriage and a decade together. The former couple shares 6 children, Maddox, Pax, Sahara, Shiloh, Vivian, and Knox, and reached a custody agreement in late October. Jolie's rep said in a statement, "We can confer that child care professionals have encouraged a legal agreement accepted and signed by both sides over a week ago." The spokesperson added, in accordance with this agreement, the 6 children will stay in their mother's custody, and the children will continue therapeutic visits with their father. This has been determined by child care professionals to be in the children's best interest. Pitt had canceled his appearance at the Voyage of Time premiere in September, explaining that he was currently focusing on his family situation. People magazine reports he will return to the red carpet Thursday at the Los Angeles premiere of Allied. And in a related story, officials have cleared Brad Pitt in a child abuse investigation that has hung over the international superstar for months, news media reported Wednesday. The Los Angeles County Department of Children and Family Services has reportedly concluded that Pitt, who's been going through a contentious divorce with actress Angelina Jolie, did not abuse his 15-year-old son aboard a private plane on their way from France to the United States in September. News reports cited unnamed sources close to the investigation who were not authorized to comment on the matter, and reporting the case was closed within the last few days. A source told People magazine it was a full and thorough investigation, and the determination has been made that no charges should be brought. The LA County DCFS is barred by law for disclosing details on family investigations. The accusation says that Pitt was verbally and physically hostile to the couple's son, Maddox, on the flight. Jolie filed for divorce and sought sole custody of their 6 children 5 days later. Pitt has been seeking joint custody, which makes Wednesday's news a major victory for the Oklahoma-born film star. Multiple sources told NBC News Wednesday that investigators made the determination when interviews with family members, including the children, failed to substantiate the allegations. The sources said the next likely step will be determination of custody in Family Affairs Court. A representative for Pitt's declined to comment Wednesday, but a rep for Jolie did. The representative said in a statement to People, "The job of the DCFS is to make sure that children are in a safe and secure situation. As we said earlier this week, child care professionals encourage a legal agreement accepted and signed by both sides that was in the best interest of the children." Angelina said from the very beginning that she felt that she had to take action for the health of the family, and is relieved that after their 8-week involvement, the DCFS is now satisfied the safeguards are put in place that will allow the children to heal. The FBI has also been involved, but it is unknown whether their review of the case is complete. Oscar winner Eddie Redmayne revealed Monday that he auditioned to play Star Wars villain Kylo Ren. The 34-year-old English actor recalls his failed reading for the Star Wars The Force Awakens role, which ultimately went to Adam Driver in an interview with Uprocks. Redmayne says, so I was going for Adam Driver. They gave me like a Star Trek scene or like something from Pride and Prejudice. It was one of those films. He explained, with films that top secret, they don't give you the actual lines. So they give you a scene from Pride and Prejudice, and then they tell you you're auditioning for the baddie. If you're me, you then put some ridiculous voice on. He also added, I read for Nina Gold, who I have to thank a lot because she cast me in several films, and she was just sitting there, and I was trying again and again with different versions of my kind of Koopa, Darth Vader breathing sound, voice. And after like 10 shots, she was like, "You got anything else?" I was like, "No." Redmayne has told the Happy, Sad, Confused podcast in 2015 that he had a pretty catastrophically bad audition for Star Wars The Force Awakens, but didn't reveal the role. Fans believed at the time that the actor had tried out for General Hux, played by Domhnall Gleeson. He says, "I went in and did the scene, and after like 7 times of trying to play a baddie, it was like anything else, and I was like, no, I want out." She says, "I think we're going to have to agree to part on this one." Redmayne is known for Les Miserables, The Theory of Everything, for which he won an Academy Award for Best Actor, and The Danish Girl. He will next star in the Harry Potter spin-off Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, which opens in theaters November 15th. Struggling ABC legal drama Conviction won't receive an additional series order. The network opted not to pick up more episodes of the Hayley Atwell starter this week, leading many to believe the show will be canceled. Conviction was given a 13-episode order in May and will produce and air all the original planned episodes, according to The Hollywood Reporter. ABC is retaining cast options, including for Atwell, although a second season appears unlikely. Murray Junji, who plays Maxine Bohan, tweeted Tuesday, "At ABC, Conviction isn't canceled. We are just doing 13 episodes this season. Trust me, I just spoke to 2 ABC press." The actress is sisters to ABC Entertainment Group president Channing Dungey. Conviction, which stars Atwell as a rebellious defense attorney, premiered October 3rd to disappointing ratings and reviews. It is unknown if the legal drama will continue to air Mondays at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time past November 14th. Atwell is known for playing Peggy Carter in the Marvel Cinematic and Television Universe, including on the series Agent Carter. The ABC show was canceled in May after 2 seasons. Peaky Blinders alum Charlotte Riley is to play Kate Middleton, the Duchess of Cambridge, in the BBC television adaptation of Mike Bartlett's stage play King Charles III, which will begin filming in around Leeds this month. Bartlett said in a statement, "I couldn't be more excited that King Charles III is now fully brilliantly cast and about to begin shooting. We have an exceptional team, both in front of and behind the camera, and I'm looking forward to bringing this very contemporary royal tragedy to a national television audience." Riley added, "I'm really excited to come on board King Charles III. Mike Bartlett and Rupert Gold are 2 brilliant creative minds. It's such a unique project to be both modern, rich, and verse, and to play someone who is real but yet totally reimagined for the story is an exciting prospect for an actor. Kate Middleton is a really interesting woman, particularly within the contents of this play, and is a challenge I am really looking forward to." Tim Piglet-Smith, who is reprising his role of the title character from the play, says performing King Charles in Mike Bartlett's astonishing play in London and New York has been one of the high points of my career. I am thrilled that we are to film it. It is a drama about us now, who we are, and the relevance of our monarchy. Television gives it an important democratic view. Returning as well as for the theatrical production are directors Rupert Gold and actors Oliver Chris as Prince William, Richard Golding as Prince Harry, and Margot Leicester as Camilla, the King's wife. Adam James will also reprise his role as Prime Minister Tristram Evans. Joining the cast for the TV version are Priyanka Burford and Tamara Lawrence. The 90-minute drama is an imagining of Britain's Prince Charles' accession to the throne following Queen Elizabeth II's death. King Charles III is a co-production of the BBC and Masterpiece in association with Drama Republic. First-time mom Keshia Knight Pulliam showed off her baby bump in a new photo Monday. The pregnant 37-year-old actress proudly displayed her growing belly for a maternity shoot and shared one of the pictures with her 1.1 million followers on Instagram. She captioned the snapshot, "I can't believe my belly is so big. Thank you at Lance Gross for capturing such a magical time in my life, and at Tracy Nicole ATL for this perfect dress. This journey has been amazing." Pulliam is expecting a baby girl with estranged husband Ed Hartwell, who filed for divorce in July shortly after the star's pregnancy announced. She revealed on her Candidly Keisha podcast the next month that she'll name her daughter Ella Grace. The actress said, "I know Ella was going to be my first baby girl's first name, and then in the midst of all this is when she earned her middle name, Grace." She explained, "When I tell you that through all of this, the grace of God has been with us and has covered us and protected us. She's been my saving grace to get through it." Pulliam and Hartwell had married in January after 4 months of dating. Harwell told Page Six after their split that he ended the marriage because Pulliam insisted on getting pregnant before he was ready. He said she wanted a baby really fast, and what I was trying to explain to her was that from my beliefs from seeing other successful people, that when you first get married, especially since we didn't have a long courtship, that we should actually focus on each other and not just have a baby. Pulliam came to fame as Rudy Huxtable on The Cosby Show and has since appeared on Tyler Perry's House of Pain and The Celebrity Apprentice Season 14. Rosie O'Donnell has joined the cast of the new Showtime pilot SMILF. The new comedy is based on actress, writer, and director Frankie Shaw's short film of the same name and co-stars Shaw, Samara Weaving, and Cruz Cordova. SMILF centers on Bridget Shaw, a 20-something single mom struggling to balance her personal life and career. Donald will play Bridget's mom, Tutu, who is unapologetically herself and completely oblivious to social convention, according to the Hollywood Reporter. E! News reports Samara Weaving and Cruz Cordova will also star with Alex Brightman, Kyle Vincent Terry, and Graham Rogers as guest stars. Brightman will play a high school friend of Bridget's, with Terry as a possible love interest and Rogers as a film student. Showtime gave a pilot order for SMILF in August. The series will reportedly start shooting in Boston in the near future. O'Donnell will play Tutu as a series regular if the show is picked up for series. She last had a recurring role on the freeform series The Fosters and recently guest starred on the CBS sitcom Mom. Ample Hills Creamery has created a new ice cream flavor in honor of the Gilmore Girls called They Scoop Gilmore's Don't They? The name of the ice cream is a play on Season 3's episode They Shoot Gilmore's Don't They? The coffee and chocolate pudding flavor ice cream received more than 2,000 votes from fans who took part in Ample Hills Gilmore Girls ice cream contest. Ample Hills said on Instagram of the winning flavor, coffee of course, chocolate pudding ice cream because Emily is trying after all, but oi, with the snickerdoodles already topped with pink Pop-Tart sprinkles. There were so many excellent options, puns, and flavors combinations that we couldn't choose just one. The winning flavor is an amalgamation of 3 amazing suggestions. The ice cream is available at all on Ample Hills, New York locations and can be also shipped nationwide in individual pints and in a 4-pack called When You Lead, I Will Marshmallow. The ice cream's artwork, drawn by Ample Hills creative director Lauren Kalin, features Lorelai and Rory Gilmore in Luke's Diner. And here are the top 10 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of November 19th. Number 10, Drake with Fake Love. Number 9, Ray Simerdid featuring Gucci Mane with Black Beatles. Number 8, Zay Hilfiger and Zion McCall with Juju on That Beat. Number 7, Bruno Mars with 24K Magic. Number 6, Ariana Grande featuring Nicki Minaj with Side to Side. Number 5, Drum featuring Lil Yachty with Broccoli. Number 4, DJ Snake featuring Justin Bieber with Let Me Love You. Number 3, 21 Pilots with Heathens. Number 2, The Weeknd featuring Daft Punk with Starboy. And the number 1 song on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of November 19th, The Chainsmokers featuring Halsey with Closer. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1969, Sesame Street, a pioneering TV show that would teach generations of young children the alphabet and how to count, makes its broadcast debut. Sesame Street, with its memorable theme song, "Can You Tell Me How to Get to Sesame Street?" Went on to become the most widely viewed children's program in the world. It has aired in more than 120 countries. The show was the brainchild of Joan Gans Cooney, a former documentary producer for public television. Cooney's goal was to create programming for preschoolers that was both entertaining and educational. She also wanted to use TV as a way to help underprivileged 3 to 5-year-olds prep for kindergarten. Sesame Street was set in a fictional New York neighborhood and included ethnically diverse characters and positive social messages. Taking cue from Roy and Martin's Laugh-In, a popular 60s variety show, Sesame Street was built around short, often funny segments featuring puppets, animations, and live actors. This format was hugely successful, although over the years some critics have blamed the show and its use of brief segments for shrinking children's attention spans. From the show's inception, one of its most loved aspects has been a family of puppets known as the Muppets. Joan Gans Cooney hired puppeteer Jim Henson to create a cast of characters that became Sesame Street institutions, including Bert and Ernie, Cookie Monster, Oscar the Grouch, Grover, and Big Bird. The subjects tackled by Sesame Street evolved with the times. In 2002, the South African version of the program Tekanali Sesame introduced a 5-year-old Muppet character named Kami who is HIV positive in order to help children living with the stigma of a disease that has reached epidemic proportions. In 2006, a Muppet, Abby Kadabi, made her debut and was positioned as the show's first female star character in an effort to encourage diversity and provide a strong role model for girls. Since its inception, over 74 million Americans have watched Sesame Street. Today, an estimated 8 million people tune in to the show each week in the U.S. alone. And that is your entertainment report for Thursday, November 10th, 2016. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.